Jesus was God's forever king. They tied up his hands and arrested him. Jesus' followers ran away. The soldiers and some leaders took Jesus to a place where they hit him in the face. Then they led him off to Pilate, a Roman ruler, and said, "Jesus is trying to take over as king. A criminal like this should die. He should not be king. We would rather be ruled by Rome than by this pretend king." "Crucify him, Pilate," they said. Pilate talked to Jesus. He asked him, "Are you the king?" Jesus answered, "My kingdom is not of this world." Pilate did not think that Jesus was trouble. Pilate did not think that Jesus was a threat to the Roman rule. Pilate may have thought to himself, if I can show the people that I'm in control, then they will let him go. So, Pilate had Jesus beaten. The soldiers whipped him many times. They laughed at Jesus dressed as a king. They put a purple robe on him. They made a crown of thorns and put it on his head. They punched him and made fun of him. "Hail, King of the Jews," they said. Then Pilate tried to let Jesus go, but the people only shouted louder. They wanted to kill Jesus. They warned Pilate that the time had come. So Pilate decided to have Jesus killed. He looked out only for himself. And so, on a small hill outside the city of Jerusalem, Jesus was nailed to a cross and died. Ooh, and that's where our story will end for today. That's not where the whole story ends, but today's story ends here. And on Wednesday, we'll do Jesus's followers are in the dark. So we'll see what happens next. Jesus was given a crown in our story, but not the crown his followers were expecting. They thought like a gold, beautiful crown like King David or Solomon had, or like the one that Herod was wearing. But Jesus was given a crown of thorns. That wasn't quite what the people were thinking of when they thought of Jesus as king. But you'll find out in our story that God will make Jesus into an even greater king than they could ever imagine.